here.
Yeah, Mrs. Goodwin.
Mrs. Goodwin, who told me so.
Well, spirited, did you actually say spirited? Because I'm wondering if it's spirited as in ghost.
Well, you know, as a matter of fact, I did. Because tonight, we are venturing north to a place where a couple of famous guys from the Sci-Fi Channel are getting their holidays all mixed up.
Jason Hawes and Grant Wilson, the paranormal investigating stars of the hit show Ghost Hunters, have added the title of innkeeper to their resumes.
They purchased the Spalding Inn in Whitefield, which they say is, of course, splendidly haunted.
So forget about Scrooge and those three spectral wannabes.
Join us as we turn out the lights in search of the real deal and spend a haunted Christmas with Jason and Grant. The scene is set in rural Whitefield, New Hampshire, an old historic inn purchased by two young families hoping to renovate and share its beauty with others. But this is a story that could have a specter. Perhaps not everyone staying at the inn is from this world.
This is Jason Hawes from Sci-Fi Channel's Ghost Hunters.
And Grant Wilson.
And welcome to the Spalding Inn.
And that's probably what Jason Hawes and Grant Wilson are hoping for.
Performance for Roto-Rooter, but of course, you know, we weren't really known for that. We're known for the Sci-Fi Channel's show Ghost Hunters.
The place is ripe for ghost hunters. The inn was built in the mid-1800s, and since then, several previous owners have reported strange and yes, perhaps even paranormal activity.
Lots of reports of hauntings in this location.
For what, 80 years?
Yeah, span over 80 years from many of the previous owners and many of the guests who stayed here. And that was one of the biggest reasons why Grant and I purchased the place in the first place, was the mere fact that we've always wanted to own a location that is stated to be haunted. And this one definitely has a history.
Jay and I spend a lot of time in New Hampshire. We both love to camp, canoe, hike, all that stuff.
Snowmobile.
Snowmobile, definitely. And we were talking about trying to get a place up here, and this place just kind of fell in our lap, and we couldn't believe the deal for what we got.
Grant and I both, you know, we've traveled to pretty much every state in the United States, and New Hampshire has always been our favorite state. It's the place that we always seem to just end up back in, whether it's camping, hiking, snowmobiling, you name it. New Hampshire's just the perfect state all around. And the people are great, and it's still the New England mentality. So you gotta love it. Live free or die. Come on, you can't have a better state model than that.
To share their unique experiences and insights, the Ghost Hunters held a special haunted Christmas at the inn. Fans of the show were able to meet the famous Phantom Finders and learn their tricks of the trade.
Not a lot of background on the equipment, which we really didn't know a lot about, and also some of the guys, meeting them and hanging out. It's been nice.
I love it. It's great. You know, it's local. I drove 3 hours to get here, you know, out of Portsmouth, and just, you know, it's small. I was worried there were going to be a ton of people, and it's intimate, and I'm excited for the investigation and just meeting everybody.
It's basically like a boot camp. They come in, they learn pretty intense, they get some intense training on how to investigate. We hang out, we have a dinner, and then we get them out in the place with the equipment and give them a chance to investigate. Let them hands-on, let them ask some questions. Because, you know, the show is great, but it's really, really edited. And you only see probably about 2% of what you need to know to really be an effective investigator.
Absolutely.
And we feel that responsibility to train people, you know, correct way to do things.
Part of the evening includes watching videos, which the duo says to be from other expeditions where paranormal activity was caught on tape.
This right here, that's a 3-inch PVC pipe. And it just goes up and over. Local paranormal groups, if you're going to join a group and they say everywhere we go we get activity, find another group. 95% of the time you should be able to debunk what's going on. 95% of the time. Paranormal activity is actually very rare, hence paranormal.
As the night wanes, the investigation intensifies. It's lights out, and a request is made to any paranormal presence.
If that was you, and you were lighting up that device, I'm going to try to count to the number 3. If you light it up when I count to the number 3, it'd be greatly appreciated.
The Ghost Hunters use a K2 meter, which they say is used to pick up electromagnetic fields, or EMF. With communication purportedly opened between the two worlds, Jason asks questions of the unseen visitor.
Whoever we're speaking with, are you able to see how many of us are in this room together? If so, please light up the device. No, it's going crazy. Have you all gone crazy? Hey, is that a number? Or is it just blanking a certain amount? Yeah. If that's you, can you stop? Ah! Okay. All right. If you're blinking out the number, let's do this. How about I'm gonna give amounts, and you just answer accordingly. Is there more than 5 of us in this room? If so, please light up the lights. Okay. Is there more than 10 of us in this room? If so, please light up the lights.
Hold on, give it a second.
Yeah. All right. Is there more than 30 of us in this room? If so, please light up the lights. Is there less than 30 of us in? Wow.
18, 19, 20.
Is the only one going off? 21.
And that's less than 30.
3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28. He's 29. What if he doesn't know?
Oh, hands go crazy.
He's 29. He's 39.
At the end of what the ghost hunters describe as a very fruitful evening, those in attendance are awestruck.
I did feel a little coldness, a shiver in my back of my neck. This is probably one of the better ones. There's a lot of communication going on with our K2 session.
The Spalding Inn will no doubt serve as a backdrop to future ghost hunting and a place where those who believe can investigate other worlds and perhaps find the ghosts of Christmas past.
Just come here and enjoy it. Honestly, I think when you find, we stay in a lot of hotels, and the one thing we find is a hotel is just, every hotel is the same, and it's a room and, a bed, and pretty much that's it. And the Spalding Inn is more about just coming, hanging out, having a good time. It's like being at your best friend's house.
We get recognized in the whole TV thing, but honestly, when we're not filming, we don't think about the show, And the Spalding Inn is a place where people can come, and we're on equal ground with everybody. Everyone's just hanging out together.